guys, welcome back to Wear Wigs with me. I'm Stacy. Today I am sharing the third wig that I ever bought. This is Aspen by Estetica in the color R30 2826. And today I'll be continuing with my series of my first wigs. Video series is all about experiencing wigs for the first time, wearing wigs, discovering the wig community, and navigating your way through buying wigs. In my first video of the series, I shared my first wig, Felicia, my experience of going to a wig shop and trying on a wig for the first time, and buying my first wig. Then in my second video, I talked about Scarlett, and I talked about my 3 C's for being a first-time wig buyer, and that is company, cost, and color. So in this video, I want to talk about what happened when I got the wig. When I first got this wig and I opened the box, I knew instantly that it was a keeper. But before it got to me, I had been watching wig reviews, hours and hours of wig reviews. And I kept hearing people say, if you're not sure that you like the wig, don't mess with the part. Don't take the tags off. Don't mess with the style. Don't. I was like, oh, I don't want to mess her up. And so I kept getting nervous about, well, how do I know if I really like a wig if I don't get to mess with it? And so I got this one and I put it on and I knew right away that I liked the color. And I think that's your first impression is gonna be the color. So if right away you don't like the color, then just put it back in the box and send it back because that's not going to get better. So I knew I liked the color. So the next step is put the wig on. So as soon as I put a cap on, I know if it's comfortable or not. And yes, as it sits on my head and in my home and in the heat of my head and the heat of my hands, caps will relax a little bit. And I've actually not tried on a cap that wasn't comfortable yet. But I know my head size, so I'm not going toward brands that have petite cap sizes. And they're very clear before you buy one if they're petite or average large. So, stay in your lane, know your head size, buy wigs that you know are gonna fit, and then, so you get the cap and you put it on, and then I just sit with it all night. Tags on, part zigzag, curls crazy looking, and I just sit in my house with it on and get a feel for it. Am I gonna like this? Could I wear this cap all day? So far, the answer's always been yes. So then, within a couple hours, that tag is ripped off and my hands are all over it, making it my own. I knew I was gonna like the cap. But if you put the cap on and it's immediately sliding up the back of your head, or the ear tabs are, up here or back here or up here, or digging into your ear, then send it back. Don't waste your time messing with it and possibly making it so that you can't send it back. Those immediate feelings are probably the ones you wanna listen to. Since I do have a large head, most caps, like John Renault caps, they're tighter than Estetica. When I put on a John Renault cap, I am kind of like, oh man, this is a little tight. But then I put a wig grip on and it almost just like snaps onto that wig grip, it feels like. It doesn't really snap on, but that's what it feels like. And then it feels comfortable. So those kind of things, I just feel like you will know in your gut when you put a cap on if it's for you or not. And if it's not, then don't waste your time trying to make it work. Put it back in the box and let it go. That's why there's so many companies and so many wigs. There is a cap out there for you. Really, those are the main things. The color and the cap, because the style, unless it is just too long or too short or not the right medium, because everybody's length of their face and length of their neck is different. So, Aspen falls here on me, well, somebody else, it might sit right on their shoulder. So unless the length of it just isn't gonna work for you, in that case, send it back. But if it's just a little too curly, or not curly enough, or this curl, instead of curling back like you want it to, it's coiled forward. That kind of stuff you can change. Even the, I have to be real careful. You can't get rid of permatease, but If your permatease is real tight and like up here, you can get in there and kind of relax that down a little bit. Now, Aspen doesn't have a lot of permatease. I mean, I'm not an expert wig person. There's a little bit in there. I mean, I can feel a little bit in there. I mean, there's not a lot. It feels like there's some like right in here, maybe. I mean, it's a very natural looking, the way it lays on your head. I mean, it's a very natural looking wig. You know, I could really flatten that down if I wanted to. So those are kind of things to keep in mind. Don't be nervous when you first get your wig. If you love the color, if you put the cap on and it's comfortable and it's something that you could wear, then give the style a chance. Take that tag off, make it yours. Don't be afraid to get into your wig and make it your own. And there are stylists out there, like if you'd rather have a bang or you would rather have this be a little bit more layered around the face, there are stylists out there that will cut wigs. There's also videos out there on learning how to cut your own wig. So whatever you have the confidence in doing is what you should do. I don't recommend you start chopping away on your wig because, you know, you're paying for this hair, so you might want to keep it. So like I said, this is my third wig. I bought it from Sister Wigs. When I opened the box to this wig, I instantly felt comfortable. I loved the color, this golden strawberry blonde. It just has all the right amounts of red and blonde and caramel and brown. It's just beautiful. The red color that I had before this was John Renault's Strawberry Syrup, and that was just a little bit too brown. I really was looking for more like this color. So if you're looking for a strawberry blonde, I don't think you'll be disappointed in this color. It also has a lace front, goes all the way across. And it lays very flat. I mean, I don't even feel it. It's not itchy. I don't even feel it. A left mono part. This was my first wig with a monofilament part. And I tell you, after having Felicia, that was so permateasy, and then Scarlet, and it was really permateasy too. When I put this on, I mean, it just immediately made me feel like I had real hair on. It looks like a part, it looks like it's growing out of my head. And then an open cap all the way around. I have a 22.5-inch circumference head, and this average cap fits very comfortably. It does have adjustable straps, and I do extend those as wide as they'll go, but it fits very comfortably. I could put this on with no wig grip and it would stay in place, but I knew that I would be messing with it and, you know, tossing my head around, and when I put a wig grip on, it doesn't go anywhere. I have complete confidence that what I see when I leave the house is how it's going to stay. Aspen's style is a really effortless, casual, like you just got out of the shower and let your hair air dry. I also like how it has just like some light layering toward the end. It kind of is straight, and then all the body and the layers and the texture start down here. I mean, it really looks so natural. It's not overdone, it's not overstyled. I feel very comfortable tucking my hair behind my ears. This is my bio hair that sticks out a little bit, but again, I mean, it's so well matched. I mean, you can see the wig line there, but like if we're out to eat or something, I don't have a problem. I'm just kind of careful, you know, just kind of do that. Put it behind your ear and then just kind of smash it down, and nobody is looking at our hair as much as we are looking at our hair. Right out of the box, it's ready to wear. This was the first wig that I could say that about. And so I was really impressed because the only other two experience I had were Felicia and Scarlett, and those were not ready right out of the box, but Aspen is. So if you're on the fence about this one, I don't think you'll be disappointed. The hair fibers also feel very natural and move really nicely. Aspen is a little bit longer than mid-length. I wouldn't call this mid-length. I guess it just depends on, you know, how long your face is, how long your neck is, where this is going to hit you. I mean, this is, you know, kind of a longer wig for me. So I think some people might consider this a mid-length wig. To me, like Scarlett is a mid-length wig. It sits right on top of my shoulders. This goes past my shoulders, so that's why I wouldn't, that's why I consider it a little bit longer than mid-length. And you kind of have to be careful because the more I like to mess with my wigs because I've never had this kind of hair, and so I'm always touching it and messing with it and flipping it around. So with this length, you kind of have to be careful with that. It is going to tangle, and it is going to get those flyaways like that, because these fibers, they're just so nice. They're just like fine. I mean, it just feels like hair. It's so nice. I wear this wig a lot. This is an easy wig, no fuss. I just grab it off my mannequin. I usually shake it a little upside down, pop it on. You just kind of pick it out with your fingers a little bit. You're good to go. As soon as I take this wig off, I spray some detangler along the bottom. I just flip it upside down and all along that back side, spray detangler and just pick through it, get all those tangles out, because it is a tangler. And mine kind of looks like it needs to be washed actually, because these clumpy, you see other people review this, it's not quite so clumpy, but I wear my wigs. I bought this in July and it's October. I feel like I have washed it once, so I probably need to wash it again. I wear it a lot and I touch it a lot. And the oils from your hands and just dust and air, you know, they get dirty. And then spraying detangler on it, that product builds up on here. I haven't put anything else in it. Maybe I have. Maybe I put some silicone spray in it when I got that. I think I did. So that product does build up in there. It doesn't have anywhere to go. You know, I don't wash my wigs every day, so it does build up. This has been Aspen by Estetica in color R30 2826. I highly recommend it. And next week, I will be talking about the fourth wig that I bought. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can hit the little bell, that way you don't miss my video. I do post every Tuesday. So I hope you come back. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or a thumbs down if you don't. I'll see you next week.